Ah, sweet, sweet sleep. It is one of my favorite things ever. I love my bed. I love to dream. I love to astro travel. And sleep is so good for our mind, our body, and our soul. But sometimes our sleep sucks, right? But it is in your best interest to figure out how you can sleep more soundly, consistently, because it affects your overall health and wellness and well-being. So let's talk about how you can get better sleep tonight. But before I do, if you could please like this video and subscribe, that would make the world of difference to me so I can support your mind, body, and soul. Now let's get into it. I'm sharing 5 things to upgrade your sleep hygiene. Regular bedtime. Having a regular bedtime helps to keep you on a schedule. It is like training your body's circadian rhythm so it knows when it has to work and when it can rest. I was really bad about sort of having any sort of nighttime routine during the week and then staying up super late and sleeping in on the weekends. And although a minor shift in your schedule is okay, it's not ideal for long term because your circadian rhythm actually gets confused. So try to stick to a fairly consistent sleep wake time. If you need help with that, expose your eyes and your skin to early morning sun for a couple weeks because that will help to reset your body's clock naturally. Side note, daylight savings time needs to end. It messes with everyone for at least a week, and it is no longer necessary because we don't live in an agrarian focused society. So can we just please live with the natural cycles of the earth the way they are? Thank you. Blue light. Blue light stimulates parts of the brain that make us feel alert. It elevates the body temperature, it elevates the heart rate, which is helpful during the day when you're tackling your to-do list. However, at night, it can be detrimental to your natural sleep cycle. And most of us, myself included, have our faces in front of some type of blue light emitting device within an hour before going to bed. Blue light suppresses the body's release of melatonin, which is a hormone that makes us feel sleepy. And we need to sleep because that is when the body is doing the majority of its cellular repair and detoxification. Blue light comes from common items in your home like fluorescent lights, LED lights, obviously your phones, your TVs, computer screens, and that includes tablets too. If you have sleep issues or have trouble falling asleep, the most effective way to decrease blue light exposure in the evening is to just stay off your electronics. However, sometimes that's just not feasible. So here are some other ways to mitigate blue light exposure to you so you get better sleep. Blue light blocking glasses. Blue light blocking glasses or amber glasses can reduce the melatonin effects of bright light. These are the ones that I keep on my nightstand if I'm scrolling at night. Aren't they lovely? And they're amber colored. So obviously the colors on my phone are not accurate, but it still gets the job done, which is why I use these ones during the day. I've realized, oh, they're really dirty. I've realized that when I spend more than a couple hours on my computer during the work, my eyes get a little wonky. So I use these during the day when I'm working and the lenses are clear. So they don't block as much blue light, but they work for me because I have to be able to see colors and stuff when I'm creating posts and working on content and all of those things. But I've used both of these glasses for years. And if you're interested in them, I will link them below. Typically, there's also a setting on your phone to reduce blue light after a certain time. So check for that or download an app that can do it for you. Also, goes without saying, a dark bedroom with less light, the better. I'm a big fan of blackout blinds or blackout curtains. And if you like reading in bed, try orange and blue light rather than white. Sound. Let's move on from light to sound. If you are a light sleeper, getting deep sleep can be a challenge. I had horrible insomnia all through grad school. I was a hot mess. And on top of that, I had a noisy neighbor who loved to play like the racing scenes from Fast and Furious movies between like 10 and 10:30 p.m. every night. My husband snored and we lived next to the L tracks in Chicago. So, you know, all of those external factors contributed to my inability to sleep. So I did what I could to smooth out the noise in my bedroom environment. A sound machine or a white noise machine has been one of my all-time favorite purchases. I love it, and sometimes I even travel with it. And the one I have has an actual fan inside of it, so it's kind of like this sound, And from my perspective, it helps to fill the space with a neutralizing sound. And by that, I mean, it's not that you can't hear anything else necessarily, but it dampens the other sounds enough so they're not jarring or startling to me when I'm trying to get to sleep. I'll include a link below to the one I have too because I love it and it just makes everything nice. Not eating before bed. Another sleep hygiene tip is not to eat before bed. And I know some people don't do this already because if they eat and they lie down, it can be heartburn city. Actually, what I'm about to share with you goes with that too. Know that anatomically your stomach and your heart are in very close proximity. They're right next to each other. After you eat, your stomach organ is very active. It's contracting and relaxing and contracting and relaxing and producing acid to break down your dinner. It is busy doing physical work, even if you can't feel it. So stick with me here. In traditional Chinese medicine, the heart is one of the organs involved in quality sleep. And what we call the Shen, which kind of think of it as an aspect of your spirit, like an aspect of your consciousness. Your Shen, your consciousness, sort of clocks off for the day and it descends into your heart. And there are all sorts of ways that Qi and Shen move throughout your body. When the Shen descends for the night and tucks into your heart for sleep and restoration, it has a hard time doing that if the stomach is being the disruptive, noisy neighbor breaking down your dinner. The Shen, your consciousness, cannot rest, aka you're awake, you're not sleeping. So the remedy for this situation is to not eat late or not eat right before going to bed. Magnesium. Magnesium should be your friend. It is a mineral that a lot of us are deficient in because of the crappy soil quality that our food is grown in. But it truly is, in my opinion, a miracle supplement. Magnesium assists over 325 chemical reactions in the body, such as building strong bones, regulating blood sugar, regulating blood pressure, and supporting electrical conduction in nerves and muscles. So it's kind of a big deal. Now, there are different types of magnesium, which I've written a blog post about, and I will link below because some magnesium oxide, I'm talking to you, is found in a lot of those cheapy brands, and it's a total waste of money because your body can't absorb it. So you're basically just throwing your money away. But taking a magnesium supplement before bed can both help relax your mind and calm anxiety if that's part of your presentation. It can also relax muscle tension in the body. So I like the Calm powder. I've used it off and on for years. And in addition to some of the other types of magnesium I really love, like I said, I'll list them below, but I love the Calm powder for a pre-bedtime drink because a lot of times it just helps to do all those things that magnesium does to help you get quality sleep. So your sleep, like your health, is not a one-size-fits-all. So you have to find what works for you. And I encourage you to do just that because sleep is a big part of your overall health picture. And when you're not getting quality sleep over the long term, it really can negatively affect your health and well-being. If you like this video, please again subscribe to my channel where I am supporting your inner and outer alignment and well-being of your body, your mind, and your heart. Sweet dreams, and I will see you in the next video.